I'm Striker, just a young buck, early 20s, broke as hell, sitting in a back room where the smoking coppers dwell. Harry at my shoulder saying, one more hand, my friend. Biggest poker pot in town, we're betting on our end. Prize was on the table in a cradle made of straw. Griffin egg, they swore she'd hatch to cheers and all. I was drunk on dead and love, but I liked the way it shone. So I shoved in all my future and I went for broke alone. The dealer smiled with a martyr's face, said, son, you're playing for more than this place. Cards hit the field like hammer blows. My pulse was loud, the whole room froze. Full house down on a cheater's flush. House went quiet in a single hush. They pushed me that egg in a crooked grin. Here's your girl, lad, may the gods watch in. We staggered out into the midnight rain. Harry laughing, brother, you're insane. I held that shell like a bottle of fate. Didn't know then what I'd just craved. Thought I'd want to mount out someday right. Didn't know I'd found my soul inside. We gamble hard and we fight harder, drinking deep and riding farther. Taverns, lovers, crooks turn pale when they hear our boots and the Griffins wail. If your bounty's rich and your courage thin, best run fast when we roll in. I'm Striker, he's Harry, Harry's our thunder. Gamble hard, fight harder, drag your sins right under. Name's Harry Pascal, Kenny, sick of scales and grin. I was there the night the real game began. We've been joking for weeks about our Griffin girl, drinking cheap fire as we crossed the world. And one dawn the shell split sharp and bright. Talons out first, eyes full of fight. Not a lady at all, but a wild-born king. Midnight feathers, storm in his wing. Striker touched his beak and the air went still, like the world took breath against its will. I knew right then in that dusty inn, that soul and soul had settled in. We took our first bounty just to test our luck. Some gutter guard with the throne in mug. I went in laughing with my clubs held high. Striker and Harry screaming from the sky. Ace of spades flashed like a dealer's knife. Harry's diamond claws carved through strife. I knocked them all prone in the blood and beer, while that black-winged devil shrieked in my ear. When the dust set down and the mark lay still, we paid off half that tavern's bill. Criminals started whispering our names that night, but taverns just begged us to stay till light. We gamble hard and we fight harder, drinking deep and riding farther. Taverns, lovers, crooks turn pale when they hear our boots and the Griffins wail. If your bounty's rich and your courage thin, best run fast when we roll in. I'm Harry, he's Striker, Harry's our thunder. Gamble hard, fight harder, tear your safe house asunder. They told me she, but he proved them wrong. Harry's a he and he's twice as strong. He's not a mount, not a beast on a chain. He's a part of me that can't be slain. Harry's my brother, not by blood but bruised by all the bad bets and the booze we choose. If I'm the edge when the steel comes down, he's a quake that tears through town. Harry's our omen in the starless black, shadow on the moon when we don't look back. Three of a kind in a world that cheats. We rig the odds on the darkest streets. We've lost teeth to tavern floors and coin to crooked games, and won it back in blood and steel, and carved ourselves these names. Woke up in strange cities with the wanted posters torn, laughing that the gods themselves keep losing every morn. We don't pray for kinder odds or softer cards to fall. We just raise our drinks to Harry and go all in on it all. Now when we push through a tavern door, dice stop rolling and boots leave the floor. Barkeep grins, your usual boys, cause a coin buys half their joys. Criminals raid the bounty wall, see their faces and feel skin crawl. If our names are inked beneath that prize, they pack their sins and run till sunrise. But the tavern folk cheer, fill our glass, sing our song as the long hours pass. They love our what we're riding.